Hey, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is your boy Money Milo. This is my first video on the channel, and basically what I'm talking about today is credit cards. It can be a tool to get you to the next level if you know how to use them right. A lot of people don't know how to use them right, so they run into trouble where they don't pay them off, or they max them out and then they're like, why pay them? I don't need to. I'd rather just keep my money. It's actually the dumbest thing that you can do. Not paying off a credit card is literally the dumbest thing you can do. Why? Because if you pay off your credit card, what happens? You can still spend the money, can't you? Exactly. So why wouldn't you want to pay it off? That makes absolutely no sense, because if you don't pay off the credit card and you leave it default, you now mess up your credit, risk getting a charge off, amongst many other things. So that's actually the dumbest thing you can do. But however, if you decide, okay, I'll pay off the credit card, what happens? You then have the money on the credit card to then re-spend it if you wanted to eventually. But if you don't pay it off, you never have it to re-spend, and now you messed up your credit card. And now you can't get other credit cards, and you probably have a 500 or 400 or something credit score. So what I want to do on this channel is I want to talk to everyone. I want to get them some information in regards to what you can do in terms of credit, getting a better credit score, I want to teach some credit hacks that I learned along the way, because I didn't always start out with the best credit score. My first card had to be either Credit One or Discover. One of the two. I feel like it was Credit One. So I'll tell you this backstory. So I was driving my mom's car, right? I ended up getting a bunch of parking tickets, hydrants. Living in New York City is no joke. So I was in New York City at the time, living on a block with absolutely no parking. So I parked on the street a bunch of times. I got my mom a couple tickets. So in getting her these tickets, what that did for me now was that caused me to have probably like a $700 bill. And I think in New York City, if you go over $350, you screw yourself. Like, you're basically screwed, because at any moment you can get towed. So when I noticed that, I'm just like, what was I, probably like 19, 18 at the time, somewhere around those ages. And I'm like, I don't have where am I going to get $700? I don't even think, y'all work yet? No, my first job was in a caf at college. So bringing in that kind of money was unrealistic. So I applied for the Credit One card. I think they gave me like a $800 limit. So right away, what do you think I did? Paid off the $700 and something in tickets. Now my card is basically maxed. But the good thing I did do was I actually never missed that payment. I was like, okay, if I pay off that $800, how much I gotta give them every month? $30 something, $50. I'll find $50. There's something I can do to find $50. If I gotta sell water on the street side, I'm gonna do it. I just figured it was the right thing to do, was to pay it off. Since they gave me the money, I didn't think about not paying them back. So I paid them back and paid them back and paid them back and paid them back every month, until eventually, probably like 3 months later, I got a Discover offer. So I'm like, all right, why not apply for Discover? Bam, applied for Discover. Discover then gave me $1,500. I'm like, ooh, it's party time. So once Discover gave me that $1,500, I'm like, all right, what can I do now? So, that's basically the start of my journey. I get more into that in another video. But I just want to show you guys the power of credit, let you guys know that you shouldn't be messing up your credit, because it's a terrible idea. And, stay tuned to the channel. I'm going to keep you guys informed, try to post more videos on information on credit, and, get you guys in the loop. Hopefully teach you some tips and tricks. Catch you guys in the next one.